places that are of outstanding value to all mankind. Places that must be protected from threats such as armed conflict, deliberate destruction, economic pressure, natural disasters, and climate change. Our cultural and natural heritages are both inseparable from mankind. Heritage is not just history, but beyond. It is life. It goes through a journey that transcends generations of mankind. They are our past, our present, and our future. World Heritage Sites represent the diversity of cultures and natural phenomena and are tangible evidence of the bond between human beings and nature. In this way, the UNESCO World Heritage contributes to the preservation of remarkable places and to promoting cultural exchange, dialogue, and peace in a sustainable way. So, do our past not deserve a future? SMJK Yobin Malacca presents the Heritage Immortalised Minecraft Championship 2022, a Minecraft-built challenge that invites students and educators all around the world to design ways to promote sustainable tourism at World Heritage Sites. Show us a way of preserving natural and cultural monuments and sites of outstanding universal value in their territories. From this point onwards, natural and cultural assets are valued and protected, and appropriate tourism is developed.
Heritage Immortalised Minecraft Championship 2022 Sustainable Tourism at UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Award Presentation and Closing Ceremony. Welcoming speech by Mr. Go Taiping, SMJK Yokban Malacca, Malaysia.
A warm welcome to each and every one of you, and thank you for being here with us. I represent SMJK Yokban Malacca, Malaysia, and I'm very honored to address you here today. Today marks the closing ceremony of Heritage Immortalised Minecraft Championship 2022 with the theme Sustainable Tourism at UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We are proud to be able to host this international event for the second time. Special thanks to our co-organizer, Simil Rexon, University Technical Malaysia Malacca, University Technology Malaysia, Empire Court Singapore, Iloilo Science and Technology University Philippines, and of course not forgetting our guest of honor, Tuan Haji Jamsari, Deputy Director of Malacca State Education Department, to officiate this closing ceremony. I would like to express my gratitude to the presence of all participants from Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Philippines, India, and Japan in this championship. I'm optimistic that all participants have acquired new skill and knowledge from the UNESCO site building challenge and sustainable future city eSport live event. I would like to congratulate the winners and all the participants for their diligence, eagerness, and commitment in creating innovative and outstanding Minecraft, respectively, for cultural preservation. I would also like to express my heartiest gratitude and applaud the organizing committee teams and especially the coordinator, Madam Pang, for their dedication and hard work in ensuring the success of this championship. Well done. In my utmost hope that our current generation can uphold the responsibility in appreciating and immortalizing our cultural heritage, both literally and digitally, for the future generation to experience. Thank you.
Closing speech by Tun Haji Jamshari bin Merriman, Deputy Director of Malacca State Education Department.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Wassalatu wassalam ala sayyidina Muhammadin asrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wasbihi ajmain. Salam Melaka Maju Jaya, rakyat bahagia menggambit dunia. Salam JPN Negeri Melaka. Pendidikan berkualiti, instan terdidik, negara sejahtera. #jenama kerajaan nombor 1. Terima kasih saudara pengurusi majlis. Yang berbahagia Dr. Shah Jahan bin Asanakuti, pengarah senior Reskam. Yang berusaha Cikgu Taiping, pengetua SMJK Bin, merangkap pengurusi Minecraft Championship peringkat antarabangsa. Diberi jemputan yang dikasihi peserta-peserta yang mewakili sekolah masing-masing dan para hadirin sekalian. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Syukur Alhamdulillah kepada Allah SWT kerana dengan limpah dan kurnianya dapat kita bersama dalam majlis penutupan pertandingan Minecraft 2022 yang bertema Heritage Immortalised Sustainable Tourism at UNESCO World Heritage Site. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, saya ingin melontarkan satu persoalan. Bagaimanakah jika generasi kita sekarang gagal mewarisi budaya kita? Sudah pasti kehidupan kita akan berbeza. Sekiranya kita tinjau dan mengamati persekitaran kita, kebanyakan keunikan warisan kita semakin terancam. Dan proses perubahan cuaca, faktor semula jadi dan diburukkan lagi dengan pelbagai kegiatan manusia. Justru, adakah generasi muda boleh mengenali tinggalan dan warisan kita pada masa akan datang? Hadirin yang saya hormati, satu projek yang dikenali sebagai projek blok sejarah telah dilaksanakan dengan sokongan pihak UNESCO yang bertujuan untuk membina semula monumen yang telah musnah dan tidak mungkin dapat dibina semula. Walau bagaimanapun, dikatakan hanya 15% saja warisan budaya dunia boleh didapati secara format digital. Justru dengan perkembangan sains dan teknologi yang canggih ini, Minecraft telah menjadi salah satu permainan video yang dapat dijadikan alat atau instrumen pendidikan dalam bentuk digital dan teknologi kecerdasan buatan. Oleh itu, kejohanan yang dianjurkan ini bukan sahaja boleh menjadi platform untuk memberi inspirasi dan meningkatkan semangat patriotisme seseorang individu, malah kejohanan seumpama ini turut dapat mempromosikan penggunaan media digital dan realiti dalam alam maya dalam usaha memelihara bangunan warisan, khususnya tapak warisan dunia, agar khazanah ini terus berkekalan dan buat selama-lamanya. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, pada kesempatan ini saya ingin mengucapkan syabas dan tahniah kepada para peserta yang berasal dari Malaysia dan luar negara seperti Filipina, Singapura, Jepun, India dan Indonesia. Para peserta menunjukkan sikap ketekunan, kesungguhan dan komitmen dalam menghasilkan permainan video Minecraft yang kreatif dan inovatif dalam usaha memastikan warisan budaya terus terpelihara. Sebanyak 130 pasukan dari 6 buah negara ini telah berjaya membina tapak warisan UNESCO dalam Minecraft untuk memelihara dan memelihara warisan yang tidak ternilai. Di samping itu, para peserta telah mempersembahkan cara-cara untuk mempromosikan industri pelancongan melalui Minecraft. Untuk makluman tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, pemenang tempat pertama hingga tempat ke-10 telah pun menyertai program e-sport yang bertema Sustainable Future City at UNESCO World Heritage Site. Mereka menggunakan kemahiran teknologi dalam Minecraft untuk mempersembahkan dunia masa depan yang memenuhi 10 prinsip yang telah ditetapkan. Contohnya ekosistem, tenaga, infrastruktur dan sebagainya. Reka cipta mereka yang kreatif dan inovatif memang mengkagumkan para juri. Selain itu, saya juga ingin merakamkan ucapan terima kasih kepada pihak Jawatankuasa Penganjur yang sangat berdedikasi dan bekerja keras dalam menjayakan kejohanan sempurna ini. Syabas dan tahniah. Pesanlah harapan saya agar generasi muda dapat memikul tanggungjawab dalam mengekalkan dan menghargai warisan budaya kita sama ada secara literal maupun secara digital. Akhir kata, saya dengan ini merasmikan Majlis Penutupan Kejohanan Heritage Immortalised Minecraft Championship 2022. Sekian, terima kasih.
Hello everyone, I'm the team leader and my name is Daisy Ren. My team members are Yun Shen, Hong Chen, Ryan Tan and Muaz Ryan. We built a sustainable city around Angkor Wat. We use the principle of ecology, economy, mobility, energy and food. In the sustainable city, we also built a 2-layer paddy field beside the hotel. The paddy field has an auto-collecting machine which can get more harvest in a short time with the minimum manpower. This can boost up the economy of the country, which achieve the principle of economy, and provide the people that live in Cambodia food to eat every day. This contains the principle of food. The straw and the husk from the paddy field will become a good source of biomass energy, which will become a very important energy source in our sustainable city as it is eco-friendly. We also built a solar power hotel in front of Angkor Wat, which uses the solar energy to power up the electricity. We have a colorful high-technology solar panel on top of the souvenir shop, which can recharge back the solar energy to maximum power in a short duration of time to supply the energy needed for the whole city. It can power up many different electronics. We use solar energy because it is eco-friendly. The hotel can also provide job opportunities and increase their income. It also boosts up the economy of the country because it attracts more tourists to the country. We also decorated the hotel, which the ground floor is the reception counter that you can check in to get a room. The rooms are on the second floor and there's also a storage room there. The third floor has a huge library which they keep a lot of history about the Cambodia and Angkor Wat. We also built an outside deck on the third floor and we custom made the trees there. Visitors can enjoy the beautiful look of Angkor Wat from the deck and hotel. We also built some souvenir shops beside the Angkor Wat to attract the tourists and boost up the economy of Cambodia. The souvenir shops are run by people in the country that can give more jobs opportunity to the people in Cambodia. This indirectly hit the principle of economy. The pond beside the hotel will achieve the principle of ecology, where it can balance up the hot temperature in Cambodia, besides giving a good view to the tourists. The trees that we plant around the whole Angkor Wat and the sustainable city will also hit the principle of the ecology. We built 2 levitating cars, which one of it is close to the ground for fast transportation to nearby builds. Another one is floating high above the ground and surrounds the whole sustainable city to get an amazing view of Angkor Wat and our sustainable city. These cars are levitating so they won't take up space off the ground, and more pedestrian space will be available. These 2 levitating cars is eco-friendly as they are powered by solar energy. These 2 cars reach the goal of mobility and ecology. That's all. I hope you like the sustainable city we built. It will maintain and give a good economy performance to the country, eco-friendly and at the same time preserve the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Thank you.
everyone! We are S48 and we would like to present our sustainable city around India's famous World Heritage Site, the Taj Mahal. Firstly, we've covered the livability aspect. As much as possible in our city, in every district of ours, there are emergency stations that include police to increase security and medical personnel to increase resiliency. Every house in the year 2050 will have a fire emergency system and firemen are no longer needed. There are some police in this building, those wandering traders. We also have a few courts, for example, basketball court, rugby courts, etc. Next, under sustainability, we have greenhouse stations to supply continuous oxygen and renewable energy such as windmills, biomass, and solar energy to supply energy. We also have shopping malls and restaurants and concert halls to help the city become inclusive towards all of its residents. All of these facilities we built have only helped tremendously in giving residents a streamlined access to nature, services, and automated technology.
The handling of waste is a crucial aspect as a bad handling measure can endanger the environment. Therefore, we have implemented a better system for now in our city. Waste is transported through what we call rapid drains, which sends waste at super fast speed towards the recycling center we have. In the recycling center, there's another system programmed into order. If the item received is recyclable, it will be sorted into chests, ready to be reused. However, if the item is not recyclable, it will use instead to generate energy for the farms beside.
We also want to preserve India's culture inside our city, in line with the Taj Mahal. Therefore, museums have been built for residents to remember those cultural sites.
Moving on to mobility. Notice our flying machines and mini aeroplanes in the air? That's right. In 2050, mini aeroplanes have become a type of public transport in cities. To prevent accidents, those aeroplanes are fully automatic and will fly themselves towards the user's destination. It has become more affordable and convenient for everyone. Besides, we also have high-speed rails to transport residents. Few personal automobiles are present on the road, and instead, there is more space for pedestrian access.
We also cover the infrastructure aspect. All our buildings are constructed efficiently, making use of technology that can improve the quality of natural resources. Our materials, which are mostly quartz and black stone, won't corrupt soil or pollute the air unlike artificial materials such as concrete. Our infrastructure is also specialized for pedestrians, as we minimize any obstacles and make roads that can come in their path. In our city, there are no such things as mining or burning fossil fuels. Everything comes from renewable energy. We have 4 types of renewable energy: wind energy, solar energy, hydroelectric energy, and biomass. Firstly, big windmills are built to increase the amount of electricity generated. The spinning windmills cause electricity to be supplied through the redstone system to houses. Next, we have a biomass electric producer. In 2050, dead bodies from animals, zombie horses as examples, will be used for biomass energy. The biomass concept is similar to what we have now. The methane gas from biomass is burned and water is boiled as a result, producing steam to power up turbines, which in turn generates electricity. We also have a hydroelectric energy producer. The biomass and hydroelectric energy sites can produce a large amount of electricity for the usage of residents. Next, we also have solar energy. Solar panels are built on top of most houses as the most convenient and easy process to generate electricity.
Lastly, we cover the food aspect. There's a food center in the center of the city, which produces food through organic farming without artificial fertilizers, and suitable animal treatment towards animals that provide meat, for example, chickens. The system we have transports food to each registered house in the city through minecarts with chests.
Therefore, the 5 main points of this presentation is food, waste, energy, ecology, and economy. The first building me and my teammates built is an automatic bamboo farm and add-on with an automatic smelting system. As you can see, the bamboo here will grow by itself, and when it reaches at a certain height, it will be detected by an observer. After that, the mechanism below will be triggered and harvest the bamboo. The harvest bamboo will then be collected below and transferred into the automatically smelting system. In the smelting system, we can see that there are 2 chests, one for ores and one for food. When we put food inside the chest, it will be then transferred into a minecart with a hopper inside. The minecart will then go and then transfer the item into the smoker or blast furnace below. The food will then be smelted using the bamboo collected and then will be transferred into another chest below. From this building, we can conclude that there is sustainable food production system and a sustainable energy. The next building is an automatic sugarcane farm and all types of crop farm. For the sugarcane farm, the concept is similar to the bamboo farm. The sugarcane will grow by itself and then will be detected by the observer above. After that, the observer will trigger the redstone contraction behind and then will trigger the piston to harvest the sugarcane. The harvested sugarcane will then be transferred below with hoppers and then transferred into the barrel to its collection system. Next is the all types of crop farm. All of these crops farm use the same concept. The villager inside the farm will harvest the crop and then the crop will be then transferred into the middle of it to the collection area. After that, the villager will then replant the seed and it will grow automatically. For the contraction above this farm, it will be explained later. For the next building, it is a trading center, which all of the people around the city can come and do some trading for some food or other supplies. As we enter the building, we can see that there are a lot of sellers selling their items. Daily supplies such as food, fish, clothing, or tools can be found in here. From this, we can summarize that there is decent work and economic growth in this world. For our next building, it is an automatic sorting system which sorts waste from the city. As we go in the building, we can see there is a redstone construction inside. On the left hand side, we can see a water elevator system that transfer waste from all parts of the city to here. The waste from the city will be transferred here and rise up from the water elevator system into the hopper to be sorted. The items will be then sorted into 5 different things. The bone and food waste will be processed into bone meal. Copper scraps will be refined to become copper ingots, and iron scraps will be refined to become iron ingots. Lastly, papers will be recycled and in the process become new books. And for the bone meal part, as I mentioned before, the bone meal will be then transferred to the farm after finishing process and then will fertilize the crops. From this building, we can see that it is a great way to manage waste in a city. Last but not least, for our final building, it is an aquarium. The aquarium that represents ecology is to preserve natural habitat and for aquaculture and fisheries that conserve natural habitat. Before ending this presentation, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Lim Jin Yan, and I am the leader for my team. Here, would like to introduce all my team members.
Hi, I'm Adrian Francisco.
Hi, I'm Colin Madden Sampson, and I'm Lucky Tamil Seven.
Hi, I am Evan Asmin Ezra.
And we are 11 years old from SK St. Francis. Let us start by entering the Malacca Heritage Museum. First, you need to get money by pressing this button. Secondly, you can get a ticket by right-clicking on this self-service ticketing kiosk. Insert the money and get the ticket. You click on this button to enter the Malacca Heritage Museum. Since May 2022, our team had discussed and planned to use our home state, Malacca, as our topic for the sustainable tourism at World Heritage Sites. We started working on the whole piece of the Malacca UNESCO attraction. Now, let me bring you around our whole Malacca Heritage Museum. This is State House. The State House is a historical structure situated in the heart of Malacca City, the administrative capital of the state of Malacca, Malaysia, in a place known as the Red Square. This is Christchurch, Malacca. Christchurch, Malacca is an 18th century Anglican church in the city of Malacca City, Malaysia. It is the oldest functioning Protestant church in Malaysia. At the State House, there's a staircase that can bring you to the A Famosa. The A Famosa is a Portuguese fortress built in Malacca, Malaysia in 1512. The oldest part of the fortress was a 5-story keep, which gave its name to the fortress as a whole. As you walk up the hill, you will see the Church of St. Paul. St. Paul's Church is a historic church building in Malacca City, Malaysia that was originally built in 1521, making it the oldest church in Malaysia and Southeast Asia. Here, you can slowly stroll around the two famous blocks of red houses. Now, you have reached the Church of St. Francis Xavier. The Church of St. Francis Xavier is a church in Malacca City, Malacca, Malaysia, built 1856 to 1859. This Gothic revival building with two spires was modeled after Montpellier Cathedral. This is the Tourist Information Center. The villager will greet the tourists. You walk around the road and you'll greet by the famous tiger statue.
As we know, the topic is the sustainable tourism at World Heritage Sites. These heritage sites may create jobs, they can promote local activity through arts and crafts. They can even foster tourism to generate revenues. Therefore, our team has created two elements to promote our sustainable tourism. First of all, we have created the jungle street that are full of market vendors. Tourists can buy things that are from the market vendors. This can help to generate revenue and help the local income.
Secondly, our team had planned to do some coding and interactives for our Malacca Heritage Museum. We had built the famous Malacca River cruise that can teleport to the nearest repairable stop, such as Hard Rock Stop and St. Francis Xavier Stop. Besides that, our team also had built bus rides that can teleport the tourists to the famous spots such as Jonker Street, St. Francis Xavier Church, Kiran Street, Balai Seni Lukis, and Tourist Guide Center.
The most important part is that our team had chosen to build the Great Wall of China that's surrounding the entire Malacca Heritage Museum. We built the Great Wall of China to protect our Malacca Heritage Museum. Before we end this video of ours, let us enjoy our special fireworks show.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, we are Team Warden. I am Joshua Chong.
I'm Chua Kang Sheng.
I'm Joel Chong.
And I am Charlotte Chong.
And today we will be showing you about our city, Lama Land.
There are three historical sites, namely Colosseum, Chichen Itza Pyramid, and the historic monuments of ancient Kyoto.
We added animals and villages as an example of society. Besides that, there are a basketball court, shooting practice sites, barns, monuments, village houses, farms, wells, fountains, and a lot more structures of our own designs. We also made a dirt path that connected all structures in our city to help players recognize their way home. Before we started construction, I compiled all structures all of us wanted to build and shortlisted it into a few. We were inspired by Minecraft builders like Brian and PewDiePie on YouTube, and we decided to start building our own structures.
For 2 weeks, we focused on our first structure, the Colosseum. It was the biggest and most complicated structure in our city, and naturally it required the most time. I was responsible for most of the design and building
of this structure.
Next, we built the Chichen Itza. I found tutorials on YouTube, but they were all not accurate enough to the real-life measurement. Therefore, we had to build the Chichen Itza by ourselves. It took around another 3 weeks.
Finally, we shifted our attention to the shrine. It was an easy job, and it was done in less than 3 afternoons. After that, we built the walls surrounding our city and started adding more minor structures. We decided to blend in several cultures into one city to raise awareness to the society about the importance of unity and to live out the proverb, united we stand, divided we fall. This city is just a small scale, and in other words, just a model of what society would be like if everyone tolerates each other and respects each other regardless of their race and culture. As you can see, it is already such a positive, interesting, and advanced atmosphere to be in. How great if humans could be like this!
It was a tedious, pointless and long job to put in block by block for every structure, especially those with big areas and volume. Therefore, we calculated mathematically the exact amount of blocks needed, mostly by using the area and volume formulas we learned in math.
For example, we had to build a trapezium-like structure, so we used the formula, the length of top and bottom times height divided by 2 to find the exact amount of blocks needed.
Next, we used professional commands with the occasional help of command blocks readily available to ease our process of building. Commands like this and this, etc. were hard to understand at first because it required strong coordinate and math understanding to correctly implement it. Nevertheless, we learned bit by bit and soon got to know the full potential of these commands. To conclude, it was a fun experience building in Minecraft. This competition surely brought out the best of our designing and creativity.
We are from Malacca. Our team leader is Teacher Lai. Our team members are Yongkani, Yongkano, Chao Yongye, and Chao Yongyi. Our design concept is build the Colosseum, theater, and create a museum park with its entrances.
Its magnificent stadium structure and the brutal history that unfolded within its confines. The center of Greek-Roman indulgence, this is where the emperor, his cohort and the people of Rome would come to watch the terrifying gladiator. After the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the Colosseum began to deteriorate. A series of earthquakes during the 5th century damaged the structure and it also suffered from neglect. By the 20th century, nearly 2/3 of the original building had been destroyed. To preserve the Colosseum in Rome is to be cordoned off to the public behind the metal barriers as Italy moves to protect its cultural heritage from the threat of tourism. Tourists can actually stand where gladiators fought, walk through the underground tunnels, see the enclosures where lions were kept, and enjoy the panoramic view from the top view.
Certain tourists in Colosseum will quick museum park and roller coaster under the water, which is super attractive and adventurous.